Doing Sports Talk worldwide with some news for the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, heavyweight information, right? We know that Jarrell Miller, right? The fighter, the 300-pounder that was supposed to fight Anthony Joshua on June the 1st, got dope, right? Three different substances or three different instances, right? I think two different substances, but got caught three times, right? So he's, like I told you before, member of the Dope Street Boys, right over there with Erkan Teper, right? Manuel Charr, and them kind of boys, Povetkin, Teper's the lead singer, but Jarrell Miller gonna get that lead singer job. He keep messing around like this, right? So he's in the Dope Street Boys, featuring Canelo Alvarez, sometimes. So there's outrage, right? Because WBA has suspended him, Jarrell Miller, for 6 months, right? Now, here I told you last year or a few months ago when Canelo was dope, right? And he got 6 months. Got popped twice for clenbuterol and said it was the meat. I told you the face of boxing gets 6 months and was able to fight his fight in September. Right after that, was able to come and fight the next big fight against Golovkin. That's going to set a precedent. Anybody that gets caught is going to say, hey, look at what you did with Canelo. That's what's going on. So it's an outrage with Jarrell Miller, like it would probably be, of course. We know why, right? First of all, one, there should be an outrage for what Jarrell Miller did, but there's no doubt about it. There should be an outrage. Penalty should be longer. But so should Canelo's. So should Povetkin's. So should Manuel Charr's. So what you got to do is, like I said before, you can't suspend anybody in the next months for longer than you did Canelo. Soon you're going to be able to do that. Canelo can't be rewarded after that with the biggest, not the purse, but the biggest boxing deal. The zone deal is like 380-something million, I think it was. That's the biggest deal in boxing history is they give a boxer, right? So, therefore, right after coming off a two-time doping issue, that goes throughout all of boxing. Now, the WBA, they're suspect for a long time. Now, there's outrage. Gilberto Mendoza, I think his name is, Perez, he's under fire because of this. And he should have been under fire a long time ago. What he did with Louis the Real King Ortiz, when Ortiz was popped by the WBC and then exonerated, put back in to fight, they just ignored him, right? Didn't put him back in the rankings. The WBA has been doing stuff a long time. They got way too many champions. Told you, what about that WBA? You have the super champion because we wanted to make the regular champion in the same weight division, interim champion, and a few other champions. You got about 4 or 5 champions that they have in one weight division. The WBA alone, let alone all the rest of them. So I told you, we got about 10 champions in every division. It's ridiculous. The WBA has been suspect, but my point here is this. We ain't going to be just getting outraged because his brother has got caught doped. Either we're outraged at doping or we're not, right? You can't ask Povetkin gets doped and obviously doped and then tell the brother, Deontay Wilder, that he has to fight him. Why you won't fight him? Things like that. And then the brother gets doped, now we all outraged. That is the problem. Either get outraged or not. That's what we're going to have to do. We seem to bring the outrage when it comes to a brother. Your boy Tim Bradley, when he fought Manny Pacquiao, has nothing to do with doping, but got the nod. Gets death threats. Ain't happening. This is the kind of thing we need to get doping out of boxing, and that goes for everybody, not just a few. And that's why I'm just mentioning that. Look at Tyson Fury, right? Tyson Fury, doped, and, doped again with cocaine, nandrolone, or whatever that was called. A few things, been out of boxing, did some other stuff. He comes back, gives Deontay Wilder a good fight. It's a huge deal by ESPN, right? They're not outraged. And that is what's going on. The lawyers for these boxers are saying that. That's what's going on. When they say, hey, my boxer, yeah, he was doped, but look at this. And that's going to keep happening. But see, because boxing BG, they don't give a damn, right? Now, that's my basic bottom line about Jarrell Miller. Yes, he's supposed to get penalized, but not more than the rest of the guys. So, like I said before, in a few months here, say give him another half a year, then they should be saying, okay, as of whatever, the beginning of 2020, anybody get dope, don't get less than 2 years or whatever. Then you can start there. You can't just start in the middle, and you can't make a brother the example, because that's what we always do. That's the problem with that. So let's get on that. And the people that are outraged now, when you're saying what you don't like about Jarrell Miller's case, mention Tyson Fury's case, mention Canelo's case, mention Manuel Charr's case, mention Povetkin's case, and definitely mention Big Bang Theory Erica and Teper's case. Mention all of them. Then we can fight the problem. Don't just start getting outraged because it's Jarrell Miller. You get the point. Don't Sports Talk Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.